The Undertaker fucking rules. Okay? He does. Yeah. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I should have done this already, but I'm gonna try to do what I can. So the Undertaker speaks the truth, and basically bashes the current WWE product, calling it soft. How there's no real man compared to before. This is all part of the Joe Rogan podcast, which was the Undertaker involved. I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking amazing. I enjoyed watching it. God bless Joe Rogan for this. I do like that how he's kind of in the common ground. You know, he interviews everybody basically. But the problem is, like, you know, he has a weird affiliation, like what he's affiliated with, like kind of like politics or whatever. I get it. Like he's trying to be middle ground, but like, you know, he's kind of, I can tell he's somewhat a pushover sometimes. I know like it's stupid, like because like he is an MMA dude. You know what I mean? But the problem is like, you know, oh okay, this guy, you know, he's cool with dudes who like right leaning and shit like that. Yet the guy supported Bernie Sanders and all this stupid shit. Like, but whatever. I love Joe Rogan still. Don't get me wrong, badass motherfucker. Um, and the Undertaker being involved, like, I'm telling you. First of all, in case you don't know who's my favorite wrestler of all time, it's definitely the fucking Undertaker. And the fact that you know he was involved in this was amazing, and it was good. You know, this just the Undertaker fucking rules. What can I say? And he spoke the truth. So first of all, this is not only just talking about what the Undertaker said. It's also sort of a review of the podcast. Grab a soda, style, slash, whatever, fucking drink my Nestle, because it's all good stuff. Cheers. Oh shit, cheers. That's good stuff. I'm telling you, anything with the Undertaker will get you bitches. There's some bitches with a big black couch, make them go, oh shit, oh shit. Because I'm telling you, the Undertaker will get that bitch's soul and take it and give it to you to fuck her. Take her soul away and make her go, oh shit, oh shit. That way you have, you know, she won't focus like, oh, what, hey, should you fuck me or not? No, he'll take her soul and you'll fuck her straight right there. Whatever, don't care. But anyways, but yeah, the podcast, fucking amazing. Okay, it's a must watch for an Undertaker fan. As being one of the, I don't know, like yes, there's probably bigger fan, but I'm from all I know, Undertaker. I am a big Undertaker fan. If I have to say like number one, it's the Undertaker, and it was a must watch. And who knows? Maybe there shouldn't even be like a number one Undertaker fan. There should be a lot of people because I'm telling you, like Undertaker is that great. You know, turning a character to fucking a dead man mortician, right? Turning it to being the most successful character ever in wrestling. What fucking amazing, you know what I mean? By the way, because of that, I already finished the list. By the way, I wanted to do this video back in Survivor Series time, but don't worry, it's coming. 100 Reasons Why Undertaker Rules and the Greatest of All Time. Not just rules, but the Greatest of All Time. That's going to be coming up soon. I already finished the list, thankfully. But yeah, the podcast is fucking amazing. But let's talk about what did Undertaker say, which is very important for wrestling. So, you obviously see the title, and, you know, it's the truth. So basically, Undertaker says the wrestlers are soft. That there's barely anyone there that has the mentality of catering to fans and not the indie demographic. Basically, he's saying that, you know, it's tough to watch. Which, my God, he is so right. This is fucking Undertaker saying this when literally the biggest star of wrestling is saying this shit. The guy who helped make this company didn't leave this company for greener pastures, as he says. He stayed with this company through thick and thin. The fact that he said this goes to show how much he's so fucking right. And I don't give a shit what you guys fucking say. All you fucking smarks. And unfortunately, guess what? There's going to be another video about this. There's going to be a part 2 soon I'm going to do about this. A part 2 about all the wrestlers that complain like this. First of all, like Drew McIntyre. But this is going to be his own video first. The fact that literally this is your number one wrestler of WWE saying this shit goes to show how bad this company is, okay? So if the greatest of all time saying it sucks, you fucking listen. And what the, it's the truth, okay? So he's saying you can't enjoy and struggles to, you can't enjoy this show and struggles to watch and enjoy, basically. So, yeah. You, like, what does that say, by the way? Like, fuck, if the greatest of all time, The Undertaker, is saying that WWE sucks, what does that fucking tell you? He says that he's going to piss people off, and they need to hear, which he's right. Sadly, there's a lot of people who won't care and hate Undertaker and he's going to say he's a bitter old man. You know how sad that is? You know what I mean? That all these wrestlers are up to their feelings. They rather just cater to the indie demographic than not listen to Undertaker and do what's best for the business. You know what I mean? You know how sad wrestlers are where they're actually going to disrespect legends. Even like, let's say, Randy Orton. If Randy Orton says that, indie wrestling sucks or whatever, you get all the wrestlers in the indies who will disrespect Orton and do the out of nowhere and shit like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Oh, it's fucking pathetic. Yeah. It says there's too much pretty, not enough substance. Even though some may have an edge, but most wrestlers don't cut it. Basically, saying that not a lot of wrestlers have characters, storylines, and not actual good matches. Like, basically, all these matches... And this goes to back to what I talked about when he was talking about, wrestlers, they only care about doing flips and kicks and crap like that. Which is so true. Where he was complaining about today's wrestling. It's so true. All these wrestlers, they rather just focus on doing good matches, even though they're not good matches, to cater to the indie demographic because they have the indie mentality. When I talk about the indie mentality is only catering to that indie demographic, not actually catering to catering to the what makes wrestling mainstream, to the mainstream audience, to make people care in the mainstream. Because let's be honest, because again, WWE is the biggest company of all time. Is the biggest company currently, hopefully forever. It is the biggest company currently, people. It is the mainstream. It is wherever people think about professional wrestling, it's WWE. And you have to understand that WWE is... Don't give me this bullshit that AEW, where fuck, no, fuck off. AEW is a stupid... It's still going to be the second brand, okay? It's shit. It's not a good show. It's literally what Undertaker was said. It's the truth what goes to entirely in wrestling, okay? Not just WWE, but AEW, everything, okay? It goes to every fucking bullshit ass company out there. And this is what goes to every wrestler today. Okay? People need to understand that when people look at WWE, like, you have to, like, that's what they only know as wrestling. And like, it's not a bad thing because, for God's sakes, like, it has proven to be, because, for God's sakes, wrestling, a lot of good shit happened in WWE. That's why it became the number one. What do you think? But because of how bad it is, and all this stupid shit, and when you have bad wrestlers in it, because for some reason, because of you fucking fans, you fucking smart fans demanded these wrestlers that they need to be WWE, blah, 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 or they need to have all these stupid matches, because we need these wrestlers in WWE, and, all this shit, and for some reason, WWE won't fire them, because they have this mentality that, they don't want to lose them or whatever, because they already have given that, they already given that some sort of, like, what's that word? Spotlight by WWE. It's going to be a problem. Because they're like, he's from WWE, isn't he? So don't be bullshit that WWE's like not the biggest. But because of this, because they have the indie mentality, they rather not fucking cater like what makes wrestling good, which was characters, storylines, the build up, and all this shit, And wrestling is not about fucking doing flips and kicks and crap. Because when you do that every fucking time... Look at Undertaker. He didn't always do a fucking splash every match. He saved that shit for WrestleMania. Okay? All these wrestlers just do the same shit. Okay? Taker said on the great podcast. Definitely. I just want to point that out. Yeah, stories were great. Telling stories about, how it's upcoming and all this shit, just, it was good. And also he was saying, how the wrestlers are soft, it's not as, it's not as brutal as it used to be, which is true. And you got Drew McIntyre say it's not brutal. It was always the same, which is bullshit. Like, if that's the case, then why the fuck you don't, there's no blood, and not only that, I get it's PG, but like, it's like stuff like that. Hell in a Cell is plastic, Elimination Chamber is plastic, shit like that, you know what I mean? They just do kicks and flips and crap like that, you know? And they dare to complain, like, you got people there to complain that, oh, this doesn't, like, this is, they're killing the business with that shit, like, fuck off, you know what I mean? And yeah, when he said, like, wrestlers are now real men compared to today, in that era of guys, too, men were men. You go in the dressing room today, and there's a lot different. I remember walking into my first real dressing room. Half of them had knives and guns in their bags. Shit got handled then. Now you walk in and there's guys playing video games and fucking making sure they look pretty. It's evolution, I guess. I don't know what it is, but I just like those eras, man. I liked when men were men. What does that tell you? Men were men. All these wrestlers, they're just a bunch of nerds. We need men. We need badasses. Not a lot of these, I get it. Video games, whoa, okay, better than fucking doing drugs. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay, well, guess what? Don't be a fucking nerd. Okay? Don't do it in front of fucking people when they think, like, why are you doing this all the time? Because, like, do you not have a life after that? I get it. We all love video games. I love playing games. But I don't do it all the fucking time. You gotta do badass shit. What about get with a woman, for fuck's sakes? I don't fucking know. Be a man. Go fuck some chicks. I don't know. Like, God, what are you doing? Like, I get it. Drugs are bad for you. But for God's sake, be a badass. I don't fucking know. Don't be gay looking, too. That's the problem. Wrestlers are wearing makeup now. And that's also the problem now with this PC culture. And wrestlers nowadays, they're all gay looking. They're all doing gay shit. You got Ricochet fingering his own ass? All these wrestlers are gay. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, what happened to men? You didn't see Undertaker doing gay shit? I know, like, oh, Tombstone Power Driver, okay, that's it. But it's a devastating move if it's fit his character. All these wrestlers are doing gay shit, man. Undertaker doesn't do that shit. All the wrestlers back in the day didn't do that shit. They were getting bitches. They were doing fucking men shit. All these dudes are just, they're just metrosexual fucks. Okay? What happened to men? So fucking true, it's like, it's sad how wrestling, I get it, that's just how society is now, because unfortunately society has gone so pussified, the wussification of men has, it's like, it sucks how wrestling is now, and just society is, because it's the wussification of America has changed the world. Everybody's like more gay. Oh, you got all this fucking gay acceptance shit. Also, like, we got to a feminist society. You know what I mean? The world is becoming more feminine. All this shit. That because of that. And that's affecting wrestling. And you know what? The Undertaker's speaking the truth. He's getting old. He can't be saving this company forever. Okay? And that's why, God bless Undertaker. He should enjoy his retirement. Even though I would love to see, I don't mind the Boneyard match. I think it was a good way to end his career. Even though I do think if the pandemic didn't happen, it would have been great if he had his one last match in fans and win his last match. But what's done is done. If anything, now he should do just go in the Hall of Fame. That's it. Let him enjoy his life. He's done so much. And that's why I love The Undertaker. The Undertaker is the greatest of all time. I wish I met him. Sadly, I might not meet him in the future. Sadly, I never gone to a arena full of fans watching an Undertaker match. But it is what it is. Because The Undertaker saved his business. He made his business where it is today. And God bless The Undertaker. And if you have a problem with what he said, you could go fuck yourself. Because this guy is speaking the fucking truth. Because if he wasn't, because for God's sakes, why the fuck the Rays are going fucking down? Why the fuck nobody's watching wrestling? What does that fucking tell you? And he's proving it when he's talking to podcasts. Because my fucking God, how shit has wrestling has gotten. Your fucking Rays are going to the tanks. Your show suck ass. Okay? Holy shit. What does that fucking tell you? And y'all have the audacity to get angry at Taker, go fuck yourself. That's another video. That will be coming up soon. God bless The Undertaker. Undertaker fucking rules is fucking right. Okay? Fuck y'all fucking soft asses. And all you smarks that also have a problem with him could go fuck yourself. Cause y'all part of the problem. Y'all the reason why fucking wrestling is shit too. It's not just the wrestlers. It is the wrestlers. So always just creative. No, it's the wrestlers' fault. And you fucking fans are at fault too for making wrestling is where it is today. Cause you fucking fans have to hijack shows like stupid shit. And you wonder why wrestling fucking sucks. So fuck the smarky fans. You fucking smarks suck. Oh, he's Undertaker, a big old man. No, you gotta fuck yourself. How about you fucking go take a fucking game and wrap yourself with it and kill yourself? Nah, I'm just kidding. Don't fucking kill yourself, please. And fuck the fucking wrestlers too. Y'all gay motherfuckers. Like, they look pretty for fucking somebody. Cause like literally about like how like oh wrestlers they're barely some like what obviously he's talking about like Reigns and shit like that. There's few wrestlers today that have like the it factor, but not wrestlers that have the it factor. Unfortunately, you only have one guy. Unfortunately, like it or not, is Reigns. Okay, he's proving that right now as being one of the greatest heels currently. All right, that's what I'm going to see, people. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. On to the next video, which you should check out of me responding to all this stupid gay wrestlers like McIntyre shit like that. God bless Taker.